watching Island Post News Daily. Leader of opposition in the Meghalaya Assembly, Dr. Mukul alleged that there is lack of seriousness and commitment in the present government to resolve the differences between different communities arising out of the Ichamati issue. He also stated that the present government is most incompetent. He alleged that the people in the government are looting the state with impunity.
There is lack of seriousness, lack of commitment. Forget about competence. Number of times I have said this is the most incompetent government I have seen. 2 years back I have said, 1 year back I have said. As a citizen I am saying, not also as a LO. You know? I have seen government. Even while I was a student. I had the privilege of watching the proceeding in the August House when I was a student. So it has never happened like this. They are busy doing something else. You know what is that something else? Looting the state. Okay? I see lots of memes being circulated, lots of narrative being circulated in the social media with complete impunity. Somebody saying that, okay, shoot me if I'm wrong, in one of the allegations against the people in authority. That is the kind of circulation in the social media that is taking place. That sets a very unpleasant precedence for all the politicians. People will think 1,000 times before becoming politicians. The way the politicians are being defamed now because of what is happening in the state. I'll be visiting next week different parts of the state along with friends, and I will throw an open invitation to other members of the civil society organizations. The civil society organizations who have stood firmly to defend the state and protect the interests of the state. The civil society organizations of our state has been vigilant, alert. Therefore, they are welcome to join. Any individual also, any individual citizen, whoever is willing to be part of this campaign, Save Meghalaya. You know why I'm saying this? Now, if you go by the Honorable Supreme Court's judgment pertaining to the issue of coal mining vis-a-vis the NGT ban on coal mining, the government of Meghalaya, in its affidavit before the Honorable Supreme Court, have pleaded in line with the Coal Miners and Landowners Association. That is also in sync with whatever the stand the government had in the past. We have always stood by the people of the state, saying that since the miners are the landowners, therefore, consistent with our tradition and customary practices, the owners of the land also owns the mineral under the surface of the land. Therefore, all the coal which is lying to be transported must go to the owners. The proceeding of this. But the government was asked to proceed with the auction through Coal India to be monitored by NGT, Honorable NGT. Now that judgment was issued on 3rd of July, I believe, if I'm still fresh in my memory, last year, 3rd of July. What has happened now? There were 32 lakhs metric ton of coal, in different districts of the state, totaling 32 lakhs of metric ton. This figure was presented before the Honorable Supreme Court by none other than the state government. Now I have been told that this coal have gone. All these coals are going every day. Let us go and find out where those 32 lakh tons are there. They're all gone. How much coal is left in different districts of those coal mining districts? East Jaintia Hills, West Khasi Hills, Southwest Khasi Hills, South Garo Hills. We will go and see. If you say that, okay, government has not engaged in this looting, the coal will be still there. Now, before lifting the coal, the coal miner has to pay the royalty. Now, this part is different under the normal situation. But under the present situation, this 32 lakh metric ton of coal should have been auctioned with machinery which is involved. That's why you see rampant transfer, repeated transfer and posting of officers. And I would like to warn these officers, if they go on acting as an agent of these corrupt politicians, God help them. Because we are not going to allow state to be looted, we will take recourse to legal action. And to prove things beyond reasonable doubt, the act of corruption which I am placing before all of you is that we are going to see on the spot, see from ground zero, and tell the world that, look, what is truth. It's not a mere allegation. We have watched them. We have been vigilant. We have tried to correct them. Number of times we have drawn the attention of the government. Did you see any response? I saw the Chief Minister just recently saying people have to change their mindset. What is he telling? People have to change their mindset about this transportation of coal. If anybody can go and prove that this 32,000 coal has not been lifted and they're still there, I will quit politics. This 32 lakh metric ton of coal, you find out from every district. Every district has the quantity indicated in the inventory which has been submitted before the Honorable Supreme Court. They are available. It's not anymore sub judice because the Honorable Supreme Court has already pronounced its verdict. So, in East Jaintia, what is the total quantity of coal which was required to be auctioned based on the inventory which was submitted by the government before the Honorable Supreme Court? And what is the quantity in Southwest Khasi? What is the quantity in West Khasi? What is the quantity in South Garo? Then as far as this Nengkhra is concerned, the notification which was issued by the Director of Mineral Resources on the 16th October 2020. Challan numbering total from specific number to specific number I can give you. Okay. For total quantity of 34,074 metric ton issued on 16th of October this year, means this month. 16th instant. With this challan, what is this man going to do? Because there is no 34,000 coal. This challan will be used to carry illegally mined coal from other districts. That's why you have seen that the route, interesting, the route indicated here is that Nengkhra, Rongjeng, Nongstoin, Shillong, Guwahati. From Nengkhra, the coal truck will come via Nongstoin, via Shillong to GOVT. And as I have said, there are no 34,000 metric ton in Nenkra. In that particular identified depot, the officers have given me yesterday all the coordinates. No 34,000. What is this challenge? I will ask the Chief Secretary to ask for the challenge first and then verify this. Because this is continuation of the modus operandi to facilitate